internal ear is front of you. And first what we should do is make right position. Look, I'm in the ear, in this position when cochlea, turns of cochlea, locate front of me anteriorly. Semicircular canals locate superiorly. If you will make correct position, you will see that anterior semicircular canal locate in sagittal plane. Posterior locate in frontal plane. And lateral locate in horizontal plane. So right position of that specimen like that. If you will see in the skull, you will see that temporal pyramid also locate medially and slightly inside. So eminence of the pyramids of temporal bone formed by the anterior semicircular canal. So internal ear consists from the bony part and membranous part. Inside of bony part, we had membranous part. Let's talk about the bony part. Bony part consists from also three parts. It consists from vestibulum, cochlea, and semicircular canals. Semicircular canals has crus for anterior and posterior semicircular canals are common crus, and lateral has single crus. Also, semicircular canal has not only crus, it has semicircular duct and ampule. We had 3 ampules for each canal and 2 crus, because for anterior and posterior 1 crus are common. Vestibulum contain 2 openings, the round and oval one. Round closer to the cochlea, oval closer to the semicircular canals. In cochlea we had acoustic part. In semicircular canal we had vestibular part of the ear. Let's talk about the cochlea. Here we had the sample as a similar like cochlea of this sample. You will see that cochlea actually it's duct which we turn around some cone-shaped stick. So the duct which turns, it has 2.5 turning. Look, one, close it because it's a little bit shaped. So look, 1, 2.5. 2.5 turn has this convex part. 2.5. In the center, we had the cone-shaped stick, which called malleolus. It's bony part. Around of malleolus, we had the plate, which also turns. That plate, this one, that plate, called spiral plate. Spiral plate also made 2.5 turn. Spiral plate divides the space. By the way, it's not attached the margin of the cochlea. Between spiral plate and margin of cochlea, external margin of cochlea, that is the frontal cutting, and you can see the margin of cochlea. This is margin. You can see the malleolus, and you can see the spiral plate. So from spiral plate to the external wall of cochlea, we have the spiral ligament. Exactly here locate the quarter organ, and exactly here locate triangular shaped duct, which called cochlear duct. That is the membranous part of the ear. So that plate divides the space in the cochlea, bony part and ligament on the two scale, cochlear or tympanic scale and vestibular scale. Cochlear and vestibular scale. Here plate. Tympanic and vestibular. Here plate. So tympanic and vestibular scale. Tympanic and vestibular. In vestibular scale, we had another one ligament. We call it Reisner ligament or vestibular ligament or vestibular membrane. Inside of the triangular cochlear duct, we had endolymph. In tympanic and vestibular scale, we had the perilymph. So, perilymph, endolymph. Here is cochlear scale, here is vestibular scale. Quarter organ includes the specific receptor cells with villi. These villi attached to the tectorial membrane. When we have sound wave, it starts to shape the eardrum. Eardrum start to shape malleolus. Malleolus start to shape incus. Incus start to shape stapes. Stapes pull perilymph. The wave in the liquid of perilymph in vestibular scale start to shape the vestibular membrane. That membrane start to transmit shaving to the endolymph. Endolymph start to shave the tectorial membrane. And villi start to generate impulse, which goes to the body of nerve cells, which locate in spiral ganglion. The axons of that cells form cochlear nerve. The exit of that axon, you can see here. This is opening for axons. Where locate ganglions? In malleolus. Inside of that malleolus, we had spiral ganglions. So, impulse and wave was in vestibular scale. On the apex of the malleolus, we had opening. This opening is connection, it's meeting point for vestibular and cochlear scale. And it transmits impulse to the tympanic scale. It going down, tympanic. Here it's go down to the round opening. Here, round opening. So here sound goes, then in helicotrem start to go down. And then in round opening we had secondary membrane, which decrease the wave, sound wave in the perilymph. When stapes go in, secondary membrane go out. So they move in vice versa direction. Now let's talk about the vestibular part.